Big play on Saturday. Talk about that.
Thank you. I would say like it was a great call by Coach V and Coach Hall upstairs. Um, we was first initially looking to send a lot of pressure just to get them off the field, early downs. But throughout that play, I knew like I had to do my job. So knowing that I wasn't gonna be the first guy to make the play and stuff like that, I knew like I had help from my guy Payne Bourne. Shout out to Payne Bourne for actually help him wrap him up actually and actually give me an opportunity because if I would have went inside, then he would have went up the field and the band would have queued and that would have been ugly. That would have been ugly. But yeah, like I said, like just doing my job, like staying outside. Like that was my only job during that run support that whole time. So it just helped me make a play. And like Coach Valai, he's been on next about like getting the ball out. He called it pepping the rock. So it'd be like pepping the rock, pepping the rock, pepping the rock. So like in my mind, I was like, oh, like I'm the second guy to the ball. Let me get the ball. Like I want the ball. So I mean, like it was a great. That was my first ever like strip forced fumble, forced recovery ever. So like it was great. It was actually exciting. I had to like realize it for about like a couple of days. It was
Do you
fun.
guys get tired of that during practice? Like, come on, coach, we're trying to get the ball
Uh,
out.
nah. I'd say a nah. Honestly, like once you keep hearing it over and over again, it's kind of like just becomes like a habit. So it's like now you actually going for the ball consciously, like, and you don't even think about it no more. So it's like now that I mean, like at first, like it'd be like, why is he saying that? But like we also know why they're saying that. Like it creates a lot of turnovers, and it also like it kills momentum from like other people. So I say like I appreciate for the fact that they was like emphasizing like make sure we get the ball
And
out, make sure like we creating turnovers and you know making defensive like creating defensive points for us.
that reinforces what you did, reinforces the coach's message, I would think,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like
like
everybody needs to do this now because he
yeah,
did it.
yeah. I wouldn't even say like just because I did it, like that's just our standard. Like that's just what we do on defense. Like we ball players. Like so like anytime we have a chance, like even like when the ball's in the air, they throw the ball. We actually going for the ball. Like we learn how to like we emphasize every day, like making sure like we plan for the ball, like making sure we in dominant positions and stuff like that. So I say just playing for the ball, like being dominant. That's what we emphasize every day. So like it works out.
Sort of along those lines, in a more overarching way, was Saturday a validation of some of the improvements that you feel like this defense has made since the end of last year?
Most definitely. Like I definitely say that because I mean, like, I say last year, I say it kind of, it took a lot long. It took longer to like click. But like now, like even just going through practice, like we all just clicking, we all do this. Like, yeah, we may mess up and stuff like that here and there, but like we understand it. Like we understand it why we got to do this, or we understand why we got to do this. It's not like a 5 minute conversation like that makes sense about like why is this it's like all right cool like we got to do this because of this and all right let's get it fixed and then we just go on to the next play.
Just easier to react.
Yeah, like it's easier. Yeah, so like now when you see a lot of guys playing faster, it's like we done did this about like 1,000 times. So so like but it's good though. It's definitely a big improvement.
What
Proud
about
of my guys.
what about for you personally? Are you feeling more comfortable in the system?
I say yeah, like, cause I mean, like, this is my second year. This is
Yeah.
my second year in the system as well. But I mean, it wasn't also like it wasn't as hard. But it's like now that I'm like second year in the system, like now it's just playing fast at this point. So I say like, yeah, say definitely.
What
What
that
did that mean to get the shutout like that for you guys?
That was huge, honestly. Like that was huge. I've never like in my life have ever like just 72 points or 73 points and just 0 points at all. I feel like that was a huge like I was excited, honestly. I wouldn't like yeah, like shout out to offense, of course. Like shout out to offense, like for even putting up them tremendous amount of points. Like that was 72 points is wild. Like, come on, fellas. Like that's wild. But like that this defense, like that shutout, that showed me like, okay, like this is a different story. This is about to be a different story for us.
What do you think of your cornerback room right now? Just seems like you guys have a lot of depth, a lot of young guys.
Yeah, we'll say we got a lot of guys. We got a lot of scrappy guys. We got a lot of hungry guys. We got a couple people coming back like myself, Gentry, and we got Woody as the oldest guy, but top guy as well. So I say like, yeah, we got a lot of scrappy guys. We got a lot of hungry guys, athletic guys too. So it's like it don't matter who you put out there, who you choose to put out there. If you want somebody that's strong and to go dominate the edge, we got it. We got people that can cover and run all day long with all the speedy receivers. We got everything in the book. So it's like now we just taking incremental steps this day by day. So then when we come a complete like circle, ain't nobody mess with us.
What step you guys take forward this week?
Can you ask that question again?
Yeah, what step you guys want to take forward this week?
I just say like just keeping the same like mentality, like, staying hungry. Like Coach V said that even like after practice, like our goal or our challenge is gonna be like how hungry and how humble we're gonna stay as long as the season go on. So like, and we take 1 week and we take our first game as our best game or our biggest game of the year. So like I just say like going out this week, just staying hungry. Like even though honestly I think SMU is a great team, but like of course like politically people think that plus SMU versus OU and stuff like that. But like I feel like we don't take nobody no higher, no lower. Like we all keep the same standard. So I just say like just keeping the standard, staying hungry and staying humble about everything, regardless of who we play.
Is it easier to stay hungry and humble after the year that you guys had last year to carry that through a whole season?
I say it put I say it gave us like an edge. I would say that. Like I wouldn't say like it's a lot easier. Like throughout like summer camp and stuff like that, that's what we emphasize because like it's a reminder of like to what we don't want to go back to. So I say like it's a plus, but I would say I wouldn't. It's still hard. Like football, like the process of this. I wouldn't say football, but the process of this is still hard. So I would say yeah, it just brings a chip on our shoulder.
Woody's a 3-year returning starter. What was it like competing for time at that other this August at that
Um,
other cornerback spot with those guys?
Honestly, it was fun. Like just not even like cause like we don't. I wouldn't say like competing, but yes, we do compete versus each other every day. But like just getting better, honestly, like that was fun to me. Like, cause Woody has got tremendously like better. Like, you know what I mean? Like you seen the game versus he went. I don't know how many targets he had, probably like 5, and no balls caught. So like just seeing that, and I was like just seeing that throughout the process of camp, I was like, yeah, it made me want to step my game up as well. Like I was taking tips and stuff, and I still am to this day. Like even though I may be like considered a vet now because I've been in the system, but I still take notes from Woody. Like Woody's a great player, great guy, and like he also can like coach like a coach as well to break it down to the point where like people understand it. So like I say like that's great. Like it was fun competing. It was fun like just competing for the starting job.
Did Josiah surprise a lot of guys?
Uh,
How little he was, how young he is, and he just steps up in there.
like I would say like how coachable he was. Like that took his game to like another notch. Like being coachable, like at any school, like that's gonna always be like your biggest key. So like just seeing how coachable he was, like seeing how aggressive he was for his size as well too. So it's like now not only knowing that he's coachable and he can make adjustments, like he's also physical. So I feel like honestly it wasn't a shocker to me because I knew him, but I say like it's gonna be a shocker to the world for sure.
Gentry's another guy that's in his second year in the system.
Mhm.
What's it been like watching his growth over the 2 years now?
Now that was probably like the most tremendous. Gentry came in here like all tight, stuff like that, and Block and like merch for that. He was like a very I wouldn't say like he wasn't robotic, but like I feel like he overthought the game a little bit too much. Like his first year coming in, trying not to mess up. So now like just seeing like he just going out playing ball, even if like, cause I mean like we all mess up at the end of the day. Like nobody's perfect, but like even though he do mess up, it's just like all right, yes sir, play ball. Like next game, like next play, and he's playing fast still the next play. So I just say like his improvement, like that was nice to look at. Like seeing him out here going to make tackles because he wasn't always that guy either. So like seeing he come up making big hits and stuff like that, doing his job, choking people out, playing versus press, like that was nice to watch.
You talk about the two sort of opposite ends of the spectrum with Josiah and the coachability of Gentry and sort of the roboticness of him when he